What's up, Dons? Oh, what's that?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
The Kortz Center Heist is here, along with a new series. Welcome to GTA Wired Wednesdays. I think that has a nice ring to it. Where I bring you the biggest GTA news of the week. And boy, what a week it's been. There's a new heist, nerfs to old ones, new vehicles, and a Take-Two earnings report announced for a month's time. This week has been large for GTA fans. Out with the old and in with the new. At least that's what the devs at Rockstar want you to think. The Kortz Center Heist is now the highest paying solo heist, paying out nearly $2.5 million on the first run, but has greatly diminished returns for runs thereafter. Players who were lucky enough to buy a mention before yesterday's update received a $1 million discount, $2 million for GTA Plus members, on the Art Studio expansion. A free vault keypad for practicing cracking the court security, the crescent tent sculpture, and an exclusive painting as their primary target, the outcome of the endeavor. Available after you complete your first Kortz Center Heist, once a week. That's not all though, as this is the first heist where your property upgrades, i.e. your mansion, and businesses have a tangible effect on the heist. If you purchase the security upgrade, they'll assist you during the getaway. Owning the vehicle workshop will allow you to upgrade certain getaway vehicles. Having the armory upgrade and a bunker will add a Mark II weapon with upgrades and special ammo to the heist loadouts. Owning an agency, the garment factory, or a terabyte adds extra time to steal the primary target. And lastly, having an arcade drone station will make its nano drones available during the finale. The gameplay you've been watching is of the new heist, and boy did it blow me away, and it seems most of the community as well. With 4 different entry and exit methods, randomized rotating secondary loot, genuine benefits to the optional prep work, and with a completely silent heist being nearby impossible without getting the EMP, there's plenty for us to love. It seems to be a happy blend of Cayo's optionality and the casino's difficulty, giving us infinite replayability and timed content so we can have pissing contests with our friends. The Richmond Villa, as Rockstar reported, is the closest to the Kortz Center and allows for the shortest travel time during the scope out phase and on the way to the center during the finale, but it is probably just as good as the Vinewood residence for the prep missions. The best solo route through the finale is still being formulated by the community. However, I'd recommend taking the courier entry, taking the optional power drills, Manchez's getaway vehicle, and hitting the legs once you steal the primary target and fill the secondary loot bag through the sewers. And take the following route. This allows you to dodge all but 2 guards, and on my first run, I only got shot a handful of times. I just want to say a quick thank you to Centrelink and Crimson for helping with researching the information in this video, as well as the 21 other patrons in Don Saloon for making this video possible. Legends. Unfortunately, however, this heist has also brought along its own share of nerfs to older heists, raids, and even the agency, as well as balancing changes, which is going to affect how we all interact with GTA Online moving forward. The following heists, raids, and missions have an increased payout for their first completion every week. The Clucking Bell Farm Raid, No Way Out, A Clean Break, The Fleeker Job, Humane Labs Raid, Series A Funding, The Pacific Standard Job, The Prison Break, Oscar Guzman Flies Again, The Titan Job, The Data Leaks, Don't F with Dre, The Diamond Casino Heist Finale, The Doomsday Act Part 1, The Data Breaches, The Doomsday Act Part 2, The Bogdan Problem, The Doomsday Act Part 3, The Doomsday Scenario, The Kortz Center Heist Primary Target. The bonus resets every Thursday, Friday for us Aussies, and applies to each activity separately. The base heists and Oscar Guzman Flies Again give a 50% bonus and have no base pay nerfs. No Way Out, Clucking Bell, and the Dre contract give a 100k bonus for their first run, and that payout reduces by 200k for the second run and every run thereafter. The Diamond Casino gives a 6, 7, 8, and 900k bonus for cash, artwork, gold, and diamonds respectively, with a reduction of 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and 1.9 million for cash, artwork, gold, and diamonds for every other run. For the activities I just listed, players will now be making more money on their first weekly attempts than ever before, but unfortunately, that's where the good news ends. Upon 2 runs, players will now make the same amount as before the changes, and for the third and every run thereafter, they'll get diminishing returns. Even with Doomsday heists being included in the weekly first completion bonus pool, their payouts have now been reduced by 2, 4, and 500k for Act 1, 2, and 3. Cayo got it the worst, with no weekly first completion bonus, a reduced primary payout of up to 400k, reduced secondary payouts of up to 80k, and changes to the chances of rarer and more valuable primary and secondary targets appearing being reduced as well. Now, primary and secondary appearance rates for repeated heists refresh weekly instead of 3 days and have the following chances: Tequila from 60 to 80%, Ruby Necklace from 15 to 10%, Bearer Bonds from 15 to 8%, Pink Diamond from 10 to 2%, Cash from 40% to 20%, and Coke from 40% to 20% as well. On to what you can spend that sweet heist money on. This week we have 7 new vehicles in GTA Online, with 3 more to come out in subsequent weeks. Of the already released vehicles, we have an Armored Vapid Caracara, Grotti Cartuccia GT, Ocelot E Stride, Benefactor Lafa, Benefactor LRC GT, Albany Marula, and Grotti Velino GT, which is exclusive of GTA Plus until July 23rd. And of the yet to be released, a Bugatti Horus, Bugatti Ignis Pursuit, and a Galavanta Warden. The following delisted vehicles can now be purchased again and be upgraded inside an owned agency mod shop with the missile lock-on jammer: Benefactor Feltzer, Canis Kalahari, Declassi Tulip, Depache Rapid GT, Debachi Rapid GT Classic, Debachi Rapid GT Convertible, Debachi 770, Enos Stafford, Enos Super Diamond, Grotti GT 500, Grotti Stinger, Invertero Coquette, Invertero Coquette Blackfin, Lampadati Felon, Lampadati Felon GT, Obey Tailgater, Overflod Entity XF, Western Cliffhanger, Western Demon. The missile lock-on jammer has also been added to these vehicles: Albany Brigham, Anus ZR350, Benefactor BR8, Bravado Bison, Bravada Yuga Classic, Declassi DR1, Dinka Jester Classic, Dinka Vito Classic, Dinka Vito Modern, Fathom FR36, Grotti Brioso RA, Grotti Itali GDO, Grotti Vision, Karen Sultan, Lampadati Cincamilla, Nagasaki Carbon RS, Nagasaki Street Blazer, Ocelot R88, Pegassi Tesseract, Pegassi Tauros, Fista Comet Safari, Progan PR4, Rune Zaba, Ubermark Cypher, Ubermark Sentinel Classic, Vapid Dominator GT, Vapid Rattel, Willard Faction, My Batsu Frogger, Titan. This is likely our last big update before the summer DLC, leading some outlets to already be speculating that this year's summer DLC will tie in to Grand Theft Auto 6, similar to the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, when the Treasure Hunt and Bounty Hunter challenge unlocked the double action revolver and Stone Hatchet in RDR2. With Take-Two announcing their next stakeholder meeting on Friday, August 7th, I doubt there'll be much longer to wait for info regarding GTA 6 and its sale figures to become public. Personally, I'm sure there'll be a tie-in event to the release of GTA 6, but we're not through with GTA 5 and online yet, with a certain someone in retirement becoming aware of our most daring heist yet at the Kortz Center. Thanks for watching.